Hello, and thank you for tuning in to episode 40 of the Europoor Podcast, where we talk about weird and stupid news from around Europe. My name is Andrei, and I'm here with this other dude named Horia.
Hello. You're with me as long as I live, because I don't know how much that will be.
Like
You might hear me.
10
You might
minutes.
hear me. Yeah. You might hear me cough my lungs out. So bear with me. Maybe I would die while recording this.
I mean, you would like that, wouldn't you? You depressive fuck.
Well, if you ask me like this.
Oh, God. Okay, so today we have news from Germany, Poland, England, and Denmark. And this is the redo of this episode because we did it like 2 weeks ago.
This is the 40th second episode.
Yes. And then I found out that I was a fuckwad and I didn't have any audio from this guy, from Mr. Horia. So
Yeah, you just recorded yourself talking like
Yeah,
insanely for
basically.
40 minutes.
exactly. And then me stopping for 5 minutes to listen to you and then laughing like a lunatic. So yeah.
Actually, we should post that.
He's dead.
Not yet, but I'm going to.
And the depression is dead. Long live the depression.
Uh,
Okay, so let's begin with our little game of rock, paper, PayPal to see who goes first, which is the poor man's rock, paper, scissors. Would you like to do the countdown?
well, it might feel like my countdown, so yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Rock.
Paper.
Fuck you. Fuck you, bitch.
Let's hope I can get through the end of the episode.
If not, I'm just gonna continue without you and laugh by myself for the next 15 minutes and then close it.
And then just a PS at the end of the episode. Actually, this is not the Europoor podcast anymore. We used to be 3, we used to be 2, and this is just me now.
No, it's just the insane the insane man podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Where do you want to go first? Germany, Poland, or Denmark?
I want to go to Germany because they just lost.
Okay, so Germany just lost in football, where the
Soccer.
ball.
Soccer
Soccer.
for the burgers out there.
Yeah, where you push the ball around. Okay, so from Germany, this is some news. I don't have all the latest news because apparently the world is very sad right now. Nothing funny is happening. It's all impending doom.
So basically what's happening now is the World Cup and a lot of atrocities around the world.
Yeah.
Nothing funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Exactly. So yeah, basically this is from last year in November. So it's, I think
1 year ago.
1 year ago exactly, because it says updated on the 23rd of November last year.
Well, 1 year exactly.
Yeah.
There you go.
So we have a German man drove himself to his driving test.
What? Hey, honey, where you go? I have to go to get my license. Well, you had it suspended? No. This is my first license.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, apparently the 37-year-old drove himself to the driving test in Bergheim on a Monday afternoon. And when he arrived, the examiner was just, astonished. Like, what the fuck?
You're supposed to be driving after we take the exam, not before.
Exactly. And then, can you guess his reason for doing this?
Well, he didn't had somebody to drive him to, I don't know, the building where the exam was taken.
He didn't say that.
He got bored at home, so he got early, so
he told the officers that he only drove himself there because he wanted to be sure he arrived on time. So his reason was, pure enough, but God damn it.
That's strange because if you get a ticket, like an actual ticket, I think they can ban you for like 2 or 3 years from getting your license. So
Well,
he made a very risky bet right there.
yeah, that's exactly what happened because
Well,
his test was cancelled. He's, I assume by now he most likely received his punishment, but at the time this was written, there was an investigation opened for driving without a license. And then the police has also opened an investigation against the car's owner, which doesn't say who that is, but the car's owner also is getting in trouble apparently.
As it should, because that's a felony in any country.
He gave his car to someone without a license.
Yeah, an unlicensed driver, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's drove himself. When you said drove himself, I just thought you're gonna say drove himself mad or something.
Yeah, that's
like
the common expression.
I was expecting it, and then I was expecting even more, but why? And then you juked me, and you went another direction. You went the literal direction.
Yeah. So
thanks, Germany.
Yeah,
thank you, Germany.
Thank you, German guy. You're doing God's work.
You know what? He was like a very passionate man.
Yeah.
Because you have to be very punctual to do this kind of shit.
Exactly.
And you had to be a little bit obsessed about punctuality in general if you're gonna do this kind of shit.
If you're gonna commit a felony just to be sure you arrive on time, damn.
To not lose the exam that you're
And then up next.
I think it tells a lot about German people.
Yeah.
So they want to do everything in their power to not be late, even committing a crime.
The stereotypes. Yay.
Well, we hadn't had any stereotypes as of late in this podcast, so I felt the need to make one.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't stereotype any European countries in such a long time. Damn.
Yeah. I mean, long time for us, because probably it's like 2 episodes ago.
Well, yeah, it's been like 4 months between those.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, Poland or Denmark?
Denmark, because Poland hasn't played yet.
Okay, Denmark. We have a man, a 48-year-old man from the Copenhagen suburbs that was sentenced to 6 years in prison. But I'm gonna ask you, what do you think he tried to do to get those 6 years? And
well,
I'm gonna
you have to give me a hint or a context.
He tried to kill his wife with something.
Well, he definitely got the sentence because he tried. But he got a lighter sentence because he's so dumb that he failed. But it depends with what he tried to kill her.
Also, just to preface this story is like old because it's from 2015. So I guess the guy already got out of jail by now. But it was
he's fine and dandy now.
But then again, it was like funny to me, so
Yeah. I mean, we're not here like a news broadcast podcast.
Yeah,
so
it's funny when it's like recent shit, But then again, when
funnier.
nothing funny happens, it's like,
we have to go to history, but it's fine. So he said from Denmark.
Yeah, so man tried to kill his wife with blank, and it's 2 words.
2 words. a flaming sword, flaming
I
bagel.
would guess he would succeed with that.
Well, yeah, didn't really think it through. I don't know, marshmallow pillows or something. I don't know, because he failed. I mean, you can try different things to kill someone, but
I'm gonna give
at
you
least
something
hint.
extra.
A hint.
It's frozen something,
Frozen.
and it's something you drink. Let's just say that.
Well, yeah, I would think so, but I mean, unless you freeze, like, let's say, a bottle, like a plastic bottle of, let's say, water, for the sake of it, and then you just, I don't know, slap her in the head with that frozen thing. But then again, you would succeed if you, if you,
I mean, it's a
if
pretty
you-
good weapon.
yeah, if you hit it hard enough, you might succeed. So, I don't know, frozen yogurt or something like this. I don't
You're
know.
Very, very close. It was frozen milk.
Oh wow. Yeah, frozen milk. Maybe he tried to do the ice cream. Or no, she tried to do the ice cream. And he was like, what the fuck is this ice cream? Boom. I've seen way too much movies.
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah. Apparently, he took a frozen liter of milk out of the freezer, put it in a pillowcase, and went on his sleeping wife. He laid a sheet over her, and then struck her in the head with the milk pillowcase thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm stunned. Sorry, he gave me a powerful stun. But initially, when you said frozen something, I thought that it was an argument, something like in rage, like a crime
No.
comes from rage. But that was premeditated. I think
In
it's
the
the
middle
word.
of the night, apparently.
Yeah.
She was
So-
sleeping and bang.
And then she only got like knocked out. She didn't die, right?
She screamed and woke up. The two boys they had also woke up, and they were trying to get in the bedroom. Meanwhile, the wife managed to fight off the husband and escape.
And his milk.
And apparently in court he claimed that he had no recollection of the incident and that he was sleepwalking.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, trying to get away with murder, at least attempted murder, but nah,
Yeah. And
I
then
don't think it's gonna work.
the judge and the 12-person jury disagreed, and he
Well,
got
of course they did.
yeah, and he got 6 years in prison for attempted murder. Yay!
Well,
and now he's
I-
free, and he's gonna strike
yeah,
again.
yeah. I wonder what he hates more, his wife or frozen milk.
The Danish milk murderer.
Uh,
Damn.
Oh, the Jacksaw of frozen milk.
I mean, I don't know what he was thinking.
He wasn't. I mean, he was dumb enough to think that a frozen thing can kill you.
Yeah, exactly. But then
if
again,
he was like
if it's
45
premeditated and she's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sleeping, and
mean,
you
you
want to be
should-
like quick about it,
yeah,
know,
you should do a better job than
instead of
frozen
going to the
milk to
freezer,
head.
go right next to the fridge and take a knife. Just saying.
Well, probably he didn't want to make like a real mess in the house.
I mean, if you bludgeon someone on the head with something hard, it's gonna make more of a mess, I would guess.
Well, imagine the other scenario, because if you get like hit very very hard in the head, you can get knocked out.
Yeah.
And then imagine he knocking her up, and then
No, knocking her out.
out. Yeah,
Knocking her up is like getting her pregnant.
Yeah. I'm the cold in me doesn't let me think properly, so bear with me. So imagine her just knocked out, and then he really thought that I don't know, she's dead, and then 2 hours later she wakes up and then call the cops.
And takes the other carton of milk and hits him in the head.
Yeah, and then she succeeds because she has more rage.
Sweet milk revenge.
Oh.
But yeah, gladly didn't end in a death, so that's always good.
Yeah, but imagine her story.
Yeah.
So I was sleeping.
And I wake up and this lunatic is hitting me with fucking frozen milk.
I mean, if I just attempt to, I don't know, think about 3 things in my house, I would find 3 things that are more suitable for the act that he was taking part of than frozen milk.
Yeah, I honestly wouldn't think to go into the freezer for a weapon.
That's the last thing I would search for a weapon in the freezer. I mean, I have a lot of, I don't know, tools, like real man tools. So that would work better than frozen milk.
I don't know, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. And next up, in Poland, this one is from last year as well. We have mystery animal sighting in Krakow ends up being a croissant.
You almost killed me. Oh, how so, man? How so? Oh,
so this happened
it was like a shadow or something.
I'm gonna show you a picture.
Yeah.
Basically, this happened last April, so April 2021, and the animal welfare workers were contacted because of a sighting of an unusual animal squatting in a residential area. A woman with desperation in her voice called them to say the creature had been sitting in a tree across the road for 2 days.
Oh my god. These are those people that are afraid of their shadows, man.
She said everyone is scared of him, begging the authorities to come and investigate.
No, you're just dumb. Let me see the picture.
And then let me finish this.
Thank you. Okay.
And then she added, people aren't opening their windows because they're afraid it will go into their house.
Oh my god. And I thought people in our country are dumb, but no, they're everywhere.
Here.
Oh my god.
This is the mystery creature.
Oh my god. This is like a beat up croissant.
Well, I mean, it's been in the tree for a couple of days. So.
Well, yeah, but because somebody threw it out the window and then just got stuck in a branch. Oh, you stupid cunt. Oh. And then that was a residential area.
Yeah,
and then I don't know if in English it means what it means in our language, but in our language, when you say residential area, it sounds poshy, like people with high standards are living there and then no fucking idea about life. So that's why I just thought she is a cunt. I mean, she is, but...
like, usually it's referred to something as like a separate thing where you have like buildings to live in. And it's closed off, but I think the official explanation is like a place where people live.
Yeah, basically,
it's not like the industrial area, the office area, I don't know.
Yeah, and then the residential area because people are going home there.
Yeah,
basically.
It was like flats and houses and all that shit.
Yeah. In our country, when you say residential, it sounds like a neighborhood of kind of rich people with high expectations, but they're pretty
people
dumb.
Usually have high expectations and they do nothing for them to deserve that. So
yeah, basically douchebags. So that's what I thought initially, but then I realized that I've been of a mistake. Yeah. Fucking hell. I mean, if you look, if you do it, just step out of your monitor like 1 or 2 meters. It looks like a dead cat.
I mean, yeah.
If,
Like
if
a
you're,
dead orange cat.
yeah. This is like Garfield, but
like
half the pounds and then dead.
Fucked up giant caterpillar.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
yeah.
more like a dead cat. Yeah. So I would understand why she called.
Let me continue because she didn't think it was a cat.
Oh my god.
One of the officers that calls himself Inspector Adam, apparently that's what it says in the article, describes that the caller insisted that the animal was not a large bird, how they thought initially, and the caller suggested it could be an iguana.
Oh. People haven't seen an iguana before, that's why.
And then he said he thought to himself, maybe someone threw out an iguana. Maybe the creature, I don't know, is either stuck or is just frozen because there were 2 nights in a row with minus temperatures, or maybe he was just there because he died and sort of just clasped onto the tree dead. Yeah. And then they went on and found the creature, quote unquote, and the officer said the poor guy had no legs or head.
Well, show me a croissant with legs or head.
Yeah. And then they went on to say like, it's better to call if you're in doubt. It's better to check and be pleasantly disappointed instead of not doing something. So, yeah.
Imagine the first responders. I mean, they could have been firefighters, as in our country, or like a division of them, and then they just imagine the look on their face. But I hope to God that the guy who, I don't know, tried to get that thing off the branches just climbed out on a stair and then just took a bite of it.
Yeah.
Just to make I mean, as soon as he realizes
delicious.
As soon as he realizes what it is, just to and the woman who's looking, because she called them, and just seeing him taking a bite out of it, I would die. I would die if I would see that scene. Die of laughter, of course, not of my horrible cough.
Yeah. So that was it for me.
I'm getting tired by speaking. Oh, no. And then, because you talked about Poland, I have an interesting take on from someone from Poland, basically. But hear me out. So, cats categorized as invasive alien species by Polish scientists.
What?
So
okay, I get invasive, but alien?
Yeah.
What? He's dead.
So basically, a respected Polish scientific institute has classified domestic cats as an invasive alien species.
What?
Yeah, citing the damage they cause to birds and other wildlife. Yeah, but alien as a word doesn't mean from space. It just means not basically stranger.
So not from these parts.
Oh yeah, like not from these parts. It's alien from.
They didn't have cats in Poland?
Well, I don't know. But some cat lovers have reacted emotionally. Of course they did. On Twitter, probably. And then, yeah, I mean, probably he just stirred a very, very passionate group of people about their cats and their pets, and just saying they're invasive alien species. I mean, kind of hurt their feelings.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, and then this is a biologist of Polish Academy of Science. And he wasn't prepared for the disproving public response.
I mean, the public can go fuck itself.
Yeah. When he entered Felis catus, which is the scientific name for the common house cat, into a national alien species database run by the Academy Institute.
Fuck them cats.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they have like a problem with feral cats.
Yeah, or like that, the mountain cats, the mountain lions that live in America. I mean, this is like a giant cat, but you
they're
get the
talking
idea.
about the common house cat, so
I'm
thinking they maybe have like a problem with like stray cats. And,
probably, probably.
Guess, similar to how we had dogs, stray dogs.
Yeah. And probably they have stray cats, and then
they destroyed like all the bird species and
yeah.
Damn. I mean,
okay, and this guy says that so he described the growing scientific consensus that domestic cats have a harmful impact on biodiversity given the number of birds and mammals they hunt and kill.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I get it.
The criteria for including the cat among alien invasive species are 100% met by the cat.
I mean, I know it's true, but it sounds funny.
Yeah, and then he said that arguably the cats kill about 140 million birds in Poland each year.
Holy shit! I get it now. Damn.
So he had data to sustain his theory.
Holy fuck. Like bird genocide. Holy shit.
Yeah. So that's why
yeah, I get it.
There you go. Poland never disappoints.
I get it now, man.
And then at the end, he just said, "I have a dog, but I don't have anything against cats." I mean, that doesn't really help you, but okay.
Oh my god.
Well,
yeah.
Basically, strictly speaking, from a scientific perspective, he's not very wrong. I mean, he's not wrong at all.
Yeah,
but
I mean, most likely it's not native to that area. I mean, cats are sort of proliferated from where they're domesticated first.
Yeah, in the Middle East, it says like probably 10,000 years ago.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
And then
basically
they made its way through Egypt and then all the way through Europe and all that stuff.
And then all the way up to America when
and all over the globe. Like
yeah, and then people just invented vegan cat. You know what vegan cat is?
What the fuck?
So vegan cat is people thinking they are smart enough to feed their cats with I don't know, mashed potatoes and
poor
basically
cats, man.
Yeah. And then if you search vegan cat on Google, all you're gonna see are cats laying down, not being very, very energetic.
Depressed as fuck.
Yeah, because they only eat something that is not what they eat, which is meat.
Yeah, exactly. They might be domesticated, but they're still.
I mean, this is a carnivore.
Yeah,
a carnivore species, and then even those little things that you like cat food, the dry cat food, those contain meat as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like taking a lion and it's like, yeah, it's a vegan lion. I'm gonna give him organic mashed potatoes, and he's gonna be the king of the jungle or the savannah, whatever. God damn it.
Yep. Okay. Damn. And then, do you want to hear? Do we have? How much time do we have?
We can go for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. So I have one story that actually made made me laugh in a very strange way. So
Okay.
just by reading the title, I don't know, I was hooked. So hear me out. Embalmer recalls satisfying moment when a widow wanted to slap him.
What?
You see, it's intriguing, but it's funny as well.
What?
So yeah, I got hooked.
I mean, damn, is this a wild story? It seems like a wild story.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought so, but it's not a wild story.
Damn.
Unfortunately, it didn't deliver. I mean, I was so excited when when I saw the title. So let me get you through this. So basically, this is a dude from England. His name is Mark. He's 54, and then he used to be a cop, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and then basically he was a former metropolitan police officer, so he was a cop.
Yeah.
And then he was inspired to become an embalmer.
How do you get inspired?
When
do
he
that?
viewed his grandfather's body, says one of his most satisfying moments came when a widow said she wanted to slap him. But after I just cut through the story. Basically, he said that he saw his father taking care. I don't know how to say it. Taking care of, and then
Okay.
actually he was intrigued by the embalmer methods and how can make dead people look good, basically.
Okay.
And then he basically quit his job at the police and then went to mortuary school. I didn't know that
What?
this is such a school. Yeah, mortuary school. I don't know what this is, but he basically qualified as an embalmer maybe like, I don't know, 14 years ago. And then he found a special interest in the field when his mentor at work got him more involved in preparing bodies. I don't know what.
Don't die.
Yeah, and then the whole title was about one lady that came to. I mean, he opened up like I don't know how it's called, like a business.
Okay, yeah.
Involvement business. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he said, Mark, who lives in Horley, Surrey, with his wife, Selina Latsuke, 54, who runs a doggy daycare business, said,
Who cares?
one moment that's always stuck with me was when I was looking after an elderly lady and her deceased husband. After having him in my care, I invited her for a viewing to make sure the job matched her expectations. She looked at him and then at me and said, "I'm so cross, I could slap you right now. He looks better than he ever has. I don't want to leave him now."
What the fuck? It's like, damn, my old boy is looking better now dead than he did when he was alive.
Yeah, so that's why the woman wanted to slap the embalmer.
Okay, damn.
It wasn't the story I assumed it would be, but it was kind of cool. And then, but saying that this is the kind of reward you aim for, that makes all the hard work feel worth it. I mean,
sure.
I get
it.
Yeah, I get I get it but I can't relate, man.
No.
I just can't.
I don't want to see that. No, I'm not comfortable around that.
Yeah, I mean, there's just dead people and dead bodies. How can you?
Yeah. God damn. I was thinking it was more like a wild story, like he did
Oh,
something bad, or I don't know.
yeah, I hoped
Damn.
for,
Damn.
but he wasn't.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah,
Oh, hi,
Mark and his
Mark.
buddies. Ohio. You know the Ohio joke right now? And then I just found another article, which is a long one, about basically a man that lived for 16 years in an airport terminal.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that for next time. Hey.
Yeah. This is a teaser for next time. Yeah, I'll try to do like I don't know, a short version of it because
Okay.
it
Yeah,
has.
sounds good. Where? In what country does it happen?
So it happened in Paris, in Charles de Gaulle
Paris?
airport. Yeah, in Paris.
Le
So
Paris?
this guy sat in the airport from 1988 until 2006.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, yeah. So that's a story for next time.
Yep.
All right, so that was episode 40. We're hopefully gonna get this out in a short while, and then maybe we can, pump more episodes out if that's a thing with us.
Yeah, and if I don't die.
Wishful thinking, right?
Of course.
I mean, it's been a month since our last episode, and then before it was a month and a half.
Yeah, so this is like the monthly podcast. It should have been weekly, but we tried to do it weekly. Imagine if we tried to do it monthly. Probably we would post like
once a year,
or once or twice a year. So
hell.
I think if you want to do it weekly, we should, I don't know, presume that we would do it daily.
Yeah, maybe we need to presume daily and then probably manage to do it weekly.
At least 2 weeks apart. Yeah, hopefully somebody actually listens to us and then like our videos or whatever, wherever you're listening to it. So subscribe to our channel, download our podcast, and say hi to us on any
YouTube,
platform.
Spotify, Apple, I don't know, whatever the fuck, the internet.
Yeah, search for us and then say hi or say Ohio, and we'll know that you watched this episode.
All right, that was it for this week, or this month, or this year. We don't know yet.
Let's just say this episode.
This episode, yeah. And we hope we'll see you next time. Until then, have a nice life, and hopefully the world doesn't end.
Yeah, and why not? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year. Bye.